What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to Collection Wars. Apparently, we have the cargo hold takeover here. What's going on, Lee?
How you doing, man?
Good. I know people are probably like, wait, what's going on? Where's Michael? What's up? Well, Michael is taking care of some business right now, and he'll be right with us in a little bit. So we have our buddy Lee joining us today to chat. And welcome, Lee.
Thank you, man. Glad to be here. I would sit on the couch until I spoke to Michael. He's like, man, come on. I was like, okay.
I know, right? Man, so great to have you back again, man. It's really, really awesome every time you come on, man. It's fun.
Yeah, it's I just want my collection out of my garage.
I know, man. So how's the house going? I mean, obviously we could see it's getting there, right? You're getting there.
Oh, this is all got to get ripped apart too, though. So
oh, okay.
Yeah,
oh,
we got to go backwards before we can go forwards. But
yeah, man,
it's the actual moving forward part starts on Friday, so the windows go in and then things can start going together. Then, so
yeah.
The worrying thing has been the humidity that I've had to keep my collections in the garage, and it was up to 75 or 80% humidity in there. So,
oh, geez.
Yeah, it was worrying. So I got a dehumidifier, and I've got it down to 35 now.
Yeah, good, man. Yeah, that's crazy. And especially, we talked about this a little bit, right? For some of the pieces that have like autographs and the pieces that are, obviously are more subject to.
Really worried about,
Yeah, no, absolutely. So we got some peeps in the house right now. The collector got his popcorn ready to go. Got Juan. What's up, Juan? How you doing? Thank you. We got George. What's up, George? How you doing?
What's going on, George?
Clayton says, "Give me Shadows of the Empire vibes." Nice. I'll take that. I like that. We got Big Pete in the house. What's up, Pete? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Pete?
Dark Knight Archives. Sean. What's up, Sean? And probably had some, yeah, right. All the vintage stuff. It's crazy. Clayton's asking, Lee, did you have water damage or anything? Or?
No, I bought a fixer-upper. I'm probably too old to be doing fixer-uppers, but it was a good price, and I can basically do it however I want now. I've got kind of free reign because I got it at a really good price, so it was... Yeah. It's now I can
imagine if they did a show, I'm sorry,
a fixer-upper show.
The fixer-upper show, like the ones on like TLC or like the
edition,
but only like Star Wars collection edition, where they follow like how you're gonna build everything.
That would be cool.
We got Vic in the house. Got Ryan. What's up, nerds? What's up, man? Got Scott up in here. What's up? So yeah, man, today we're just kind of sharing some of the updates in our collection, some new stuff that's been coming out.
Yep.
I know me and you, Lee, we collect something that Michael doesn't necessarily collect, which is a lot of Marvel stuff, right? We have a lot of like Marvel life-size props and things like that, right?
Yeah.
And we both just ordered this beautiful piece, which is crazy because it's pretty cheap.
It's really cheap.
Yeah. So guys, if you're not familiar with this website, it's called Zavvi, Zavvi. It's actually from the UK, right?
Yeah. And I got my rug from there. The crow, from the Star Wars crow opening credits.
Yeah, and they have a bunch of exclusives to that store, and they're relatively cheap. A lot of times, some of these props under $100. So I know both you and I believe Joseph too, right? Joseph picked this up.
Yep.
It's the arrow from the Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yep. Yondu's arrow.
Yeah, it's such a cool piece too. And it looks like it's I guess worldwide exclusive to that website. So you can only get it through there, right?
Oh, really? I didn't know.
I mean, at least that's how I read it. But what is exclusive, right?
I didn't even read it. I saw it and bought it.
But
That's cool.
what is exclusive is something that you made happen, and you're gonna get us the autograph of the the actor, right, on it. Let me, and I have that picture you sent me.
Yeah, of the plaque Ariel made, he designed for us this week. So
yeah,
we'll be going off to his agent this week, and she's at the show right this weekend. So yeah, it's gonna look really cool, man.
That's gonna be awesome, man, to have that, and especially with your collection, like the way you have it set up. Do you have any pictures on your phone of your Marvel stuff, how you had it before, or no?
Let me see. I got the old setup that was in the basement. Yeah,
Scott says you placed an order and had it in 2 days. Yeah, it's crazy. I've been ordering a bunch of stuff from them. I ordered the Goonies, the key. There's been, actually no, it wasn't the key. It was like the medallion.
Okay, that's the one they held up and they could see the rocks through it, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you get those layer bracelets from them?
Yeah, the bracelets. Yeah. Dark Knight Archive. Michael is joining us. He is just running a little bit late, but he will be with us. And he absolutely. And we have a very special kind of treat for you guys on something that Michael did. Something you guys might not know about Michael. So hang tight. He'll be in here in a little while.
Okay, I guess this is a surprise for me too. Huh?
It is, Lee. You don't even know. You have no idea, man.
Is he now Michelle?
What?
Is he now Michelle?
No, you'll see. It's a really cool surprise. So I know you have this, right? So
yeah, that's my ongoing project that's empty in my bank account. It's really cool. I think when it's done, the sad thing about this was when I sent it off because Twin Cities Comics have been pretty much handling all these private signings. Obviously, last year was really difficult with what was going on.
Yeah.
But
so who do you have here?
Chadwick Boseman was supposed to have signed it in March of last year, and obviously with COVID happening, everything got postponed. So they pushed it back, and then he was supposed to have signed it 3 days after he actually died, because I guess he was doing a lot better.
Oh wow.
I couldn't take the tape off. I asked Tori to do that for me because I'm too upset, and that seems odd because I never met Chadwick Boseman, but yeah, it really bothered me his death. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got coming your way, Gabe. Give me a second.
So it's okay. So who do you have here? You got Evans. You got Thor. What's his name?
Chris Hemsworth. There's Tom Holland's right there, but I don't know what happened. It got. I spoke to them. They're gonna redo it. So when Tom goes on and tour signing and stuff again, they're gonna redo that. Stan Lee's, Brie Larson. What the heck is her name that plays Valkyrie?
I don't know.
Dave Bautista, and then the girl that plays Nebula. Hey, there he is.
My brothers, how are you?
Oh, Michael, how you doing?
Gabe, dude, Hutch, what's up, Gabe?
I know, right?
Lee, how are you?
Then? Am I the car tonight?
What's going on, man? You guys doing okay?
Yeah. We're just going over some Marvel stuff, because we collect some of the life-size Marvel stuff. In fact, I just picked this bad boy up. Look at.
I just got the email today saying that's going out next week. It's so cool.
Gabe, I saw that on you did a video on your Prop Replicas site, and damn, what a great job. That thing is awesome.
They coded expression.
Cool I know, I love that part. And yeah, it has the timer, and it kind of goes off. It just.
You thought it would have done something, though, Gabe. If it reached 0, it would have flashed, like you said, right on your little review video.
I thought, you know what I mean? I was like, well, maybe it'll do something, but No, it
It's
didn't.
still cool as hell, though. That's it. Where are you going to put that?
You know what's funny? So my daughter has a little one of those glass. What are they called? The detops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That I just had extra, and I put it in her room. So she just took over that detop and just started putting a bunch of collectibles in there. So she has like my old stormtrooper helmet. She has just a bunch of random things. So now that one's in there, and she's super happy.
So
That's her collection.
It is.
Yeah.
It is her collection.
That's
you
awesome.
created a monster now.
Hey, Gabe, that's where the Dejaric set's going, right? That's her collection.
That's what I tell my wife. I'm like, yeah, it's for her, man. It's for her. Why are you getting mad?
That's hilarious.
So I just
Back
wanted to show. Look at this. That looks awesome, Lee. The way you had that set up is just, man.
Yeah, that's the Taurus Studio one, and then God, I always go blank when I have to think on my feet. But the guy that played Thanos is that's his autograph with that.
That's
Bolan, whatever his name is.
Oh, cool. Who made that? The hammer.
That is from King Arts. It's the one from. So it's from the scene in Age of Ultron when they're all trying to compete who can pick up the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's from that scene.
That's such a cool. Yeah, I remember that. You had your Marvel stuff set up really, and then you had the 3 shields, right? You had like
I sent you those, Gabe. Did they not go through yet?
No, that one didn't go through.
Oh, really?
But yeah, what's up, Michael?
Gabe, what are you guys doing? Man, it's good to have Lee on the show, right? But man, it's so good to see you, my sidekick, Gabe. You guys doing okay?
Yeah. Like I said, we're talking prop replicas. We're showing. Look at. I just want to show you Lee's collection. Like because the thing is, like, a lot of people that have seen Lee on our show don't understand like how cool his freaking collection is. And he obviously has an awesome Star Wars collection and all that. But
yeah,
look at this.
Wow.
Look at how he had. Look at that. Tell me that's not badass, Michael.
Hey, Steeler, that is badass,
right? Look at that shield. Look at the weathered one, like the beat up one, the Winter Soldier one.
Dude, look at the Iron Mask, the Iron Man mask, the original one. That is, bro, Lee.
I know, right? Look at
you never told me about this stuff.
Yeah, this is my other vice. This is why I live on noodles.
That's freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Look at life-size Iron Man.
Damn.
Look at how cool that is.
So
which version is that guy?
That is the Mark 42. I'm not sure if you can zoom in on that picture that's right on the back wall. So you see, okay, so if you scroll down a little bit now. So that Captain America, up. So the picture came down.
Wait, where?
So, okay, see that Captain America logo right there? You see just above the Stark 33 license plate?
Oh, yeah, the old.
That was a crew gift they give out to the people at the first Captain America movie, or give to the crew.
That's cool.
Yeah, super rare. I got that off eBay for $50.
What?
Yeah.
It was just someone that worked on it and was like, eh.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I was lucky to get that.
That's really cool.
Hey, Big Cat Pete, Lee, as you can see, he says he loves the setup, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that is beautiful. Man, hey, Gabe, it's so cool, right? I mean, just when you think you've seen collections, it's so cool to see everybody's their own ideas and what they do. You know?
Right.
Awesome.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to unboxing and doing it all again.
Yeah. And that's the hard part, I think, for some collectors. Like for myself, that was the hard part because I love Star Wars, and obviously Star Wars is like my main collection. Yeah. But I'm similar to you. I have all these Marvel things. I have all these extra, you have an awesome Back to the Future collection as well. So
good. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Lee has a badass. Like he has like the shoes, right? Yeah, I mean, like I'm telling you, Lee he's on another level with these things.
Oh, come on now. Look, Look at Michael's backdrop right there.
I mean, but that's a different type of levels that Michael.
Hey, wait! But that's only because Lee's moving in his house and he hasn't got that. I've been working with Lee on because he's doing his finish out, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sending him all these pictures of these finish out ideas, and I don't know if he's taking it, in or not. But
I need to get hot water first in the shower. Currently showering at work and my neighbors.
Oh my God!
Third world in the first world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we're just talking about some of it, like we just picked up the little arrow. Have you watched those movies, Michael? Are you a fan of the Marvel, like Avengers and all those, or not really?
Man, honestly, it's not that I'm not a fan. I just honestly just never had the opportunity really to get into it. You know what I mean? Kind of like, and what you can talk about this later, but like the Bad Batch. I was going to ask you, Gabe, about that, but I've been watching all of those. It's just a matter of, there's so many things out right now, and it's like, I'm like tunnel vision and certain things, but I haven't honestly been into the Marvel.
You know what what I would recommend, because the whole cartoon thing, that's what me and Lee were talking about, is the only way I got to really watch the Clone Wars and the cartoons is because of my daughter. Because that was like kind of my excuse. It was like, my daughter wants to watch them. I'm going to watch them. Let's just sit here. And then once I got caught up, then it was really cool. That's what you should do with the Marvel stuff, because I know your daughter loves like the Hulk Buster. Remember it?
Yeah, that's so cool. You remember that? Yeah, she loves that stuff.
Dude, one a day, you'll be done in like a month.
But
there's a lot.
6 months.
Even if you're not into them,
I
mean, the fact that they made all these movies tied together is unbelievable. Like, nobody's ever done anything like this, ever.
Yeah.
So you have to take your hat off them for that.
Lee's collection's cool, but he doesn't have a flute.
Does he have a flute? Yeah.
That's great. I'm still trying to scroll you, Gabe, trying to find this damn picture, man.
Yeah. You guys see the advertisements for the prop store auction? You guys see everyone watching us? That flute is gonna be up for auction on, I think, either the first or the second.
You're kidding me.
The real one, like the real flute. Yeah.
Do we three chip in and buy it for Joseph?
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. If we don't, that'll be a crime.
We should do, how like they do those crowdfunding, like those like right, crowdfunding. Everybody that follows us, everyone pitch in, a couple bucks, and we'll all buy it for Joseph. Property of Collection Wars.
Yeah.
That's great.
Right.
Hey, can I tell you guys, I just want you to know that we all have our lives that we work week, but come Saturday night, man, I never get to laugh like this, and it's just so awesome. It's so awesome.
We kickstart the old Falcon.
Yeah. Let's see if y'all can make me laugh. Joseph's not here in the damn flute, so I don't know if y'all can get it going.
I know.
Yeah, dude, that was just hilarious, man. He was so proud, and he rehearsed for so long before the show. And, that's great.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna have to have him on soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's having a very fancy dinner tonight. Some chef guy, I guess.
Yeah.
I told him to get a to-go box and come on the show.
Exactly.
Right.
That's great. Hey, where's your Star Trek gin?
I'm trying to stay somewhat sober tonight.
You did really good the other night. I'm proud of you.
What is it? Is that Michelob Ultra, Lee? You trying to lose weight or what?
Well, I am. I do need to lose weight, but no, it's Miller. Miller.
Oh, Miller.
Yeah, you and me both, Lee.
Yeah,
Oh man.
Yeah, I've got my quarantine body on.
Hey, y'all! Everybody has the cargo hold shirt except me. I don't know. You gotta be a part of that club.
I
don't have Facebook.
Size, Michael, and I'll send you one.
Okay, bro. Y'all have a quadruple X? Dang, dude. I mean, dang.
You are no quadruple X.
I know. Hey, Gabe, I need another Skywalker Ranch shirt. So I don't know if you. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. If you can't get me one, I'm going to go get one. You know what I mean?
One
And
way
trust
or
me, I can get there. I just don't know what'll
one.
happen
So
afterwards.
the money that we was gonna, the crowd fundraiser for Joseph's shirt is now going to be for Michael's bail,
I
right?
know, right?
Well, hey, I'm a lot more comfortable now, Lee, because I've got an attorney that lives in California, and I'm good.
I know, right? And I'm criminal defense, so I got you, Michael. Don't worry.
Oh boy, dude, we're strong. That's awesome. That's awesome.
But yeah, guys. So Michael, what's up with you? We got
Oh man,
we
so
got
many things. You guys know, just a lot of finish out stuff, and
yeah.
going on with the Barbie collection. We're almost done with her gallery. I'd say another realistically 3 to 4 weeks. We're gonna have
Yeah.
power in there in a couple of days, and
Can I
and
show can I show your OSHA violation ladder picture?
okay. Why is it OSHA violation? Damn.
I don't know. I feel like someone needs to be holding that ladder for you, Michael.
Man, you can't hold a
Somebody
ladder
took that
that tall.
picture.
Damn, dude. It ain't gonna matter if they're holding it or not. Sure, why not?
All right.
Yeah, I've been painting like a crazy
Yeah,
baboon, man.
Michael's
till 2
working
a.m.
on his expansion.
Yeah.
It's looking beautiful. Michael's been sending me some updates. Yeah,
Thank
look
you
at
for
this. But look at him.
That's well within OSHA regulations. You've got
that. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. Hey, I got it. Like, hey, me and Gabe were talking about. I got to move that damn ladder. Like I got to get down and move it 3 feet. And by the
Yeah.
way, I'm afraid of heights like a mother. So when I get it way up there, I'm just looking straight ahead. Pretending like I'm on the ground.
Yeah. Hey,
So-
Michael. So how's the Death Star or not the Death Star, the Star Destroyer going?
Yeah. So Star Destroyer is absolutely. When we started this project, I never thought that it would come together as quickly as it has been coming, and things do slow down.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd love to show you guys some pictures. But yeah, so the Star Destroyer, some updates. Mike Salzo, obviously Mark Elkins, he did an unbelievable setup, and everything has made it a little bit easier, obviously for Salzo. But um, he's been molding, and creating all these casts, and it's just so unbelievable the talent these
And
guys have.
it's gotten the attention of some top dogs, right?
Yeah, so when you have the chief, the head of the model shop, Lauren Peterson, noticing it, that's a pretty good little
crazy, man.
little up, and to be clear, it takes, this wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for Mark Elkins, correct?
Yeah.
And then obviously Salzo taking on the pickup to complete this thing, and before I even went forward on this, Mark was curious before he even made the decision to let me move on with this, is who was going to be building it. And then, of course, with the help of Jason Eaton, has been helping out on a few of I would say that 10% of this, I think I talked about it early on, but maybe 10% of the model will be 3D printed. Obviously, back in the days, it was all scratch built. So today we're able to take, obviously 90% of this is kit bashed, but there's a few things that, Jason Eaton's been helping Mike out on putting together and creating, like the deflector shields and the exhausts in the back and whatnot. And I'd love to show you guys if Gabe, you want to show some.
Absolutely.
When do you get it, Michael?
I'm sorry?
When do you expect to get it?
Man, in a perfect world, we're looking at September, the month of September.
So what is
So
that?
right here is one of the engines in the back. So Jason Eaton has created this beautiful replica of the original. It's a 3D printed piece. And then Mike will take over on this, and he will make more of these out of the one. And it kind of helps speed the things up, Lee. But hopefully in the month of September, we will have this thing complete.
Was that a halogen bulb in there, Michael?
Okay, it is. I'm really glad you brought that up, Lee. So yes, that is a halogen bulb. That is what was used. That one's used in the A-Wing studio. Mm-hmm. That was used in Slave One, Boba Fett's ship, and it was also used in the Avenger, the Star Destroyer 8-foot. Nice. The difference is this. So what Mike was doing when he sends me pictures, update pictures, which he does daily. I just no word. But when he sends me these, he'll send me this, but everything that you see, like that right there, the halogen, and that's how it was done back in the 70s. But what the problem is it gets hot, right,
Yeah,
Lee?
that's exactly what I was going to say. That would be a big
Yep.
concern.
So it will be just like that, but it will be LED.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
Yep.
perfect. So it'll.
That's cool that you brought that up.
Either
And when we had the talk with Michael Planty, with his big ship, it's kind of the same thing. They had to, to make it into with the LED lights, you can run that thing for all day long.
yeah,
You
it's
don't
no
have to
big-
worry about it catching fire. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So more kit bashing going on, right?
Yep,
In
that's
there.
yep, and it's out of respect because Mark started the create. It's one thing to create the infrastructure of this thing, but it's made the job a lot easier on Mike when it comes to the kit bashing process, because when he's trying to make it as much as possible close to the original,
Yeah.
it's spot on. And it's makes the job obviously easier for Mike. So
Yeah.
Mark did really good on this. And of course, Mike, I just, he's so excited about this. This guy is kit. He's scratch built so many models over the years, the Battlestar Galactica line, the X-Wings, the Red 5,
Yeah.
the Swazo versions. He's done such a great job, but this one is different than all the others. And, this is an 8.5-foot model,
Yeah. Look at that. Just,
Yep.
that the size is insane.
I mean, the guys had it for what, a month, Gabe? It's
That's
just
a lot of
I'm
work.
telling you, I have to take time in the bathroom every time he sends me a picture because it's just it's so absolutely incredible. And we are after 10 o'clock. Oh no, 9:28. My bad. But it's just yeah. Look at this. I got that yesterday. I
Great.
mean, yeah. I mean, the knowledge to know where these things and what particular parts go in those spots. Is that where does that part come from and where is it from and is it available to get?
And it's probably like some World War II tank or some like airplane engine model kit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Michael, how are you getting this back home?
Yeah.
How are you getting it back home?
Okay, so and that's a great question again. So what I did, I was comfortable sending the infrastructure. I was nervous as can be. It took a little over a week for Mike to receive it from when I shipped it here out of the crate. But so what I plan on doing is so he's building me the Battlestar Galactica Studio Base Star as well, and he's halfway done with that. So what we were talking about is I'm gonna fly in and pick up both products at the same time and drive
a semi then.
I'm sorry?
You're renting a semi.
I know, right? No.
I mean,
I just am so excited. So look at this. So you guys know, how he does this, he creates one, and this thing initially had the plastics on it, and just like the original molds, he cuts off when I say plastics, I mean the guns, the actual cannon, the barrels, I'm sorry. And then he cuts those off and he puts those in there. So there's 16 of those bad boys on the Star Destroyer, the Avenger. So I'm learning so much about what was involved in the original.
But Michael, you obviously, the Star Destroyer is kind of right now your big project, but you've also been picking up some other studio scale stuff, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought he was slowing down. The last time
it's coming. It's ready. Hold on. Boom.
Hey, so listen, I blame Michael Planty. No, I'm just kidding. Now, so listen, and Mark Elkins. No, the thing is I have always loved Battlestar Galactica, and I have in the last 2 years. I need to stand up right now and tell you guys that I am addicted to studio scale models, and this was a scratch built original from Mike Salzo. And it's huge. This was the unboxing right here, and I still got to put the wings on that. Got destroyed through FedEx, but it's all good.
No.
Oh yeah. But so, anyways, so we got it all back together, and it's huge. This thing, and it's crazy. So that right there is, when you look at the Raider and the Viper, So that's the Raider ship, and there's the Viper. Yep.
Mhm.
When you see those two up together in the scale, you don't realize how much the Cylon ship is.
Yeah.
It's menacing.
It's
And
way bigger
I'm
than
so
the
excited. It's one of my favorite ships out of the almost 30 studio scale models that I have.
Yeah. That's
Gabe, you've seen this show, right?
I'm sorry?
Gabe has seen this show.
What do you
I
mean?
love it. I'm like the number one family. Come
Oh,
on.
Gabriel, I
You should
wonder
know
if
that.
you've seen the show.
No, I haven't watched it.
What?
Oh, gotcha, Lee.
I,
Damn. Look, hey, so look, I don't think it's fair, Lee, that we beat up on Joseph's not here, so we can't beat up on Joseph. And I don't think it's right now to beat
Look,
up on
all I'm
Gabe.
saying is when Michael watches the Marvel movies and
Oh.
when Lee watches Clone Wars, then you guys can,
Oh,
then
that'll
talk
never
to me
happen.
about me not watching Battlestar.
Clone Wars. Hey, the Clone Wars.
And maybe I'll watch Aliens.
Hey, if y'all could respectfully tell Big Cat Pete to shut the hell up about the damn 5-footer. Man, he's killing me. He's killing me slowly. Yeah. Pete, you know what it is? Pete, again, respectfully, man, he just doesn't want to feel guilty about his collection and the money he's spending lately. So he's trying to kill me.
That's hilarious.
I love Pete, man. That dude is so awesome. It's coming though, Pete. I want you to know. I'll tell you the details later. It is going to happen, but one thing at a time. One thing at a time.
What 5-footer is he referring to, Michael?
He's talking about the Empire Strikes Back Millennium Falcon.
Oh man!
So let's just change the subject real quick because
I think I saw that at Celebration in Florida.
you did. That was actually, as far as I know, that was at that time for sure the most accurate 5-footer at cost about 60 grand cost.
I have a picture of that, and it's impressive.
Yeah, it was banking, right?
Yeah, it was tilted like this.
All I regret out of that whole deal is I wasn't able to meet up with you then, Lee. That would have been awesome to see you. Yeah, when I saw that, I was there actually picking up my X1, the Darth Vader ship. It was at the EFX booth. And I was there, like, I knew I was going to be leaving on Saturday, and that show was till Monday. And I'm like, I'm taking my ship with me on Saturday, but yeah, I had to, out of the EFX deal, I took the Vader deal.
Steve did for you?
I'm sorry?
Steve did that for you?
Steve did that one. Yeah, he did a fantastic job.
They talked about that on stage also, right?
They did. You know what was really crazy is when I brought that thing back home, I don't know how it happened, but the local San Antonio news, they were talking about the Star Wars Celebration in Florida, and their little, 30-second bite that they had on it, it showed the Vader piece. It was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Oh, look at Lee sent me his Back to the Future stuff. Check this out.
It's just my office. It's nothing.
Yeah, but still, I mean,
it's
cool.
Dude.
It's all signed. So I built that Pitbull hoverboard, and then Tom Wilson signed the board, and then he also signed a plaque. I wanted the plaque. I haven't finished it, as you can see. And then the shoes, the Nike mags, the power laces. Michael J. Fox signed the plaque for that. Michael, my buddy, got me that autograph. And then the hoverboard, I have Christopher, whatever the name gone.
Christopher Lloyd?
Christopher Lloyd.
He signed the plaque. But what was really cool was, that show was just before my son's graduation, before I went home in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So I got him a miniature Pitbull hoverboard and a miniature the Mattel one.
Yeah.
So Doc signed it. Congrats, Doc, and all that.
Cool.
But Tom Wilson signed this little mini Pitbull. It says, "Congratulations, butthead." That was brilliant, man.
Okay, so Lee, just so for the viewers, and I'm not gonna, That's the guy, the gentleman that you're talking about. That's
Plays and Griff,
yes,
Mad Dog Tannen.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's a super nice guy. Like he's nothing like the guy in the movies.
In the character. You know what's crazy? I watched a podcast with who played Marty McFly's dad. What's his name?
Oh, the odd one.
Yeah. He was in Charlie's Angels. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The dad.
Yeah.
I heard that there was a lot of issues in the first one to where in the second one he was pretty pissed off, but they were saying he was so difficult that they didn't even use his character in the film. They used somebody else.
He didn't, right. So there was an issue there, and it was I think it had to do with the money and all that stuff. And I think he ended up suing them because they used his likeness in the second one. They actually put like a mask, like one of his, because they had a cast of his face from the first one, and they ended up putting essentially a life mask on the other actor, and then he ended up suing them. I think he won, and that was a big landmark case for kind of like celebrity, identities and what rights they have. Yeah, Crispin, there you go. Yeah,
that's cool to bring up. That's really cool. Yeah, it's crazy when I watched a special that I'm sure a lot of our viewers might have seen, but the person that was originally cast in the film, and they were actually and he's an awesome dude too, by the way. What's his name? Do you know, Lee?
I can see his face, but I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
Who was it? Who are you talking about?
The guy that was originally playing Marty McFly. I'm not sure how much they shot.
Oh yeah,
they shot quite a bit. They were like in production like several months.
Yeah,
and then they had to come in and tell him, "Hey, I'm sorry, but you're."
Because he was too like, I think, serious of an act, right? Like he was playing it a little too serious, and they wanted.
And he's a fantastic actor, but man, what a blow that had to have been, Yeah. You always wonder about stuff.
Perfect for that role. I mean, I can't imagine anybody else ever playing that role.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Did you guys know in the movie Stand By Me that Henry Thomas that played Elliot in E.T., he was supposed to Will Wheaton that was in Star Trek. Not that I've ever seen it, but I'm just
Star what? I think Michael might be a closet Star Trek.
I know.
Hey,
I think you just.
Hey Gabe, can you get rid of Lee real quick?
You just showed your true colors. Oh man.
Hey.
Come on, Michael.
I got this little secret. Okay. Eric Stoltz, exactly.
Eric Stoltz.
Stand By Me.
Thank you, Scott.
I guess he will.
Stand By Me was the one with the 4 kids. Was it 4 or 5? Right, that they're trying to find the dead body.
Oh wait, Lee. Gabe, have you not seen Stand By Me?
I love that movie. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Bro, if I was
I've seen it.
Okay, jeez.
No,
that is a fantastic Rob Reiner, dude. Man, I would love to go to lunch with that guy.
Yeah,
I would love to go. That guy's awesome.
Look at that. Juan's calling you out.
Shut up, Juan.
Well, actually, no. The first time we brought it up because of the flute that's on, at auction. So.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I have a little something to show you guys. I don't know if you guys were aware, but did you guys know that Michael directed? Did you write the film as well, Mike?
I did. I
wrote and directed a full feature film, and I want to show you guys the trailer to that because we want to talk about this for a little bit because Michael just got some news. So I'm gonna play that for you guys. This is crazy cool. All right, you guys get ready. Here we go. Hold on, let me zoom in here. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know how to do this. Hold on. I'm gonna figure this out. Hold on.
There you go. That one, Gabe.
That one, right?
Next one.
Is that playing?
The one that looks like an arrow.
No. Close it out.
Not that one? Did it not work?
So see the one that's next to it? It's got like Oh,
That one?
no, one more. The other way.
That one.
Yes.
But that just makes it full screen on my screen.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, so I don't know. So watch. If I click on it, what does it do? Nothing?
It just says exit full screen.
Yeah. No, that's just on me. All right, let me see if I could. I don't think I can make it any bigger. I'm just gonna play it like this.
Okay.
You guys ready? Finding McKinney, 1997, written and directed by Michael Hawes.
What? This is crazy.
Oh man.
It's about my father. He's alive.
10-year-old Joshua McKinney, along with a few trusted companions, are about to embark on an adventure of a lifetime. A story about family, innocence, friendship, and the search for identity.
After all these years, Ronald McKinney just happened to show up and makes it. I'm sick and tired, and I just can't do it.
Can the willing heart of a young boy find his father before it's too late?
I'm gonna get McKinney, Sheriff, but I recommend you stay out of my way.
Mason is a long way from here. Have you seen Josh? He's been gone all night.
What is Ronald McKinney hiding, and who can be trusted?
This is the gas, and that's the brick. The gas is gonna kill us. First me, then you. You can turn the windshield on that way. I have a sister too.
The government of the United States is looking for a man that has information it cannot afford to let get into the wrong hands. Where'd you get it from?
The papers. It's a long story. This man came over to Josh's house, and he told his mother that his father was alive, and that he had a sister.
Come on, I think I know where they went. Come on.
Can a broken family be brought back together?
What are best friends for?
Wow.
Man.
Look at that.
Quiet, Michael.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's crazy cool. Gabe, I just want to say thank you so much for pulling that up. That means a lot. It's crazy how emotional I kind of am right now. I don't mean to get all kind of weird, but yeah. So that was my first film that I actually shot in 16 millimeter back in 1997, and back in the time, the budget was around. I was hoping it was like 50, 75 grand, but we had maybe 140, 150,000 in it, and all the actors, worked, for free. And thank you for bringing that up. But yeah, so the main character, McKinney, the gentleman that has the mustache, I just found out Wednesday that he passed away, and it's sad. I didn't know about it. I wish I would have known about it. And but that guy was awesome. And if you guys don't mind, it's crazy. Yeah, the film. Time goes by so fast, right, Gabe? And then, just the time. I've done a lot of film work and stuff since then, but that one was close to my heart. It was a period film. It was shot in the '60s. It was from the '60s, so I had to find old vehicles, and we were doing the catering. It was a lot of work. It was my first actual feature film. It's one thing sneaking on sets and being a part of something, but when you're actually putting everything together from the script to the directing side, and directing kids is so, Gabe, it's so difficult. I started out, casting all these characters, and Rick Sharp, who played McKinney, the dad. The funny, crazy thing is I was at Planet Hollywood. I don't know that many people who know. Lee, have you heard of Planet Hollywood before?
Of course, man.
Oh, cool. So I was in the San Antonio, and I was in the casting process, and I'd already casted a dad, but I just wasn't real sure of him. And this is a really crazy what I'm going to tell you guys. So I told my wife, I was like, excuse, I got to go to the bathroom real quick. So I go into the bathroom, and I'm sitting there taking a leak, and I don't notice this guy's taking a leak next to me. And I'm like, just looking straight like all us men have to do, right? Just look straight so it's not uncomfortable. And then we went to go wash our hands, and we're washing our hands. I look up in the mirror and I see this decent looking guy, and I'm like, dang. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? He's like, I'm good. How are you doing? And I'm good. Good. Hey, this is going to sound really crazy. And keep in mind, we're in a freaking bathroom, Lee. Okay. But I'm like, would you like to be in a movie?
Oh, he's like, what kind of movie?
Whoa, what kind of movie? But let me tell you something. Fast forward, the gentleman's name ended up being Rick Sharp. And he's a very successful eye doctor in the San Antonio and surrounding area. And I didn't know anything about it, but I was like, look, I know it's kind of weird. Let me give you my number. Here's mine. If you're interested, I'm making a movie. It's an innocent movie about kids, and it's a period film. And anyway, long story, fast forward, he did get in touch with me, and out of all of the actors that I had, this guy, I mean, very successful businessman, and yet everything got put on hold for this movie for Rick, and he put his heart and soul, and he did a fantastic job. And I've been in touch with him. I mean, it's been over 20 years now, and it's crazy to see these little kid actors are now grown and have families of their own. But one thing that's really awesome is when I found out about the unfortunate news about Rick passing. Um, he was so proud to play that character, Gabe. And it was just really, really cool. And he'll always be that guy, on film. And I'll never forget the friendship that I had with that guy. And life's crazy, and I think you need to take every moment and hug your kids and know that you just never know, and I would have never expected a man like him, as strong as he was, and as he was a great dad to his daughters, and a great husband to his wife. But that means a lot, Gabe, that you were able to, show that. But yeah, that's where it all was. I was inspired. Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
It inspired me to do movies and do what I do. But sorry to be sad and soppy about
Man,
that. But yeah, that'll always be on film. He'll always, his daughters will always be able to watch it. And that's good stuff.
Man, that's awesome, Michael. I mean, again, there's little things that people don't know. Oh, yeah, obviously, there's a lot of stuff, right? Gabe in a screaming punk rock band.
Oh my God!
The lead singer of a screamo band, right? Michael, there's another actual little tidbit that people don't know about you, and I don't want to take away too much, because filming a full-length feature film is a big feat. Like that, and especially on 16 millimeters, where obviously you're running, the cans, you're going through them. You only have so many takes before you start running out of film, right? Yeah. But can you let people know what you did for but you're a professional driver. A professional driver of what, Michael?
Oh man, this is totally off. But first off, we're just real quick. Yeah, on the film, you're right, because people don't know nowadays it's all video and digital, right? So they can see what they shot right now. They can go and watch their dailies right now. Where back in the day, the people that don't realize it, with film, they had to wait. It's like normal film in the old days. If it gets exposed and you've got thousands of dollars with actors and your grip people and everything, and then you go find out it was exposed, it was all for nothing. Yeah. So with digital, you can breathe. So yeah, the 16 millimeter was a overwhelming task for me, but yeah. So the people that don't know, my success has been always in the truck accessory industry, the aftermarket truck accessory industry. And since I was, 13, 14 years old, I was always into Bigfoot and watching the monster trucks, smash the cars and everything. And yeah, so I created, I built a monster truck, and I raced monster trucks for a little while.
Isn't
Yeah.
that what you haven't done, is it?
I don't know. I mean, but I beat Bigfoot, and if Dan Runty, by the way, who has the Guinness Book of World Records, even with these crazy monster trucks that are sky high and with these 4-link suspensions, Dan Runty, the most, he was the original true crazy ass. He jumped a Boeing 747 in a monster truck and broke his back. It was before suspensions were really designed and whatnot. But anyway, when I got into the monster truck racing, I had crashed a 4-wheeler a week before my first monster truck, and I had never crashed cars or did anything like that. And it was crazy because, but anyway, I got to race up against him, and
What was your truck name? Can we find it online? Can I find it on?
maybe. And if so, next time I'll send you pictures. But the first truck that I had was the Terrorizer, and the second one was the Virus. But just a real quick geeky story. So I never raced. I'd never jumped or gone over crushed cars before my first showing. So I just had this badass truck built, and by Kirk Dabney, and he was one of the original monster truck guys. And it was right before it was right when people that know Super where these guys would come in and they would do all these crazy things on motorcycles and stuff. It was before the X Games and all that. Well, they had built this dirt jump in the middle of these where the cars where me and the other truck drivers were to jump over. Well, I didn't have auto center in my back tires to auto center the truck straight. And I was on Vicodin because I crashed a 4-wheeler a week before that. So I was in La La Land, coked out, but not with cocaine. No. But anyway, so it's my first experience, racing over the cars was against Bigfoot. And my back tires that didn't have the auto center were cranked over to the right a little bit. And remember, the truck name is the Terrorizer. And I had never done this before. And I'm going against other professionals, and I'm just a newbie, which they had no idea. And all I did when the light turned green after the national anthem, when I was in there, I just slammed on the throttle, and my truck went sideways and hit that huge dirt berm that during the halftime, the motorcycles were to be doing their little freestyles and stuff on. And it took my truck over, and I've got it on video, and how it didn't flip over was amazing. The crowd went freaking nuts, right? And I had no idea what just happened. The crowd was going crazy because I'm the Terrorizer, right?
Is it a red truck, Mike? Sorry.
It is.
Okay. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, I jumped over, and when I landed, it was like, wow. And then when I went back, Dan Runny from Bigfoot was saying, "Hey, is there something wrong with your transmission?" I'm like, "I don't know. Why are you saying that?" There you go. Dang, Gabe, that's so cool. So that's when I beat Bigfoot. So my guy that so I beat Bigfoot in the finals.
Yes.
And the only reason I beat him is because his transmission slipped. But dude, who gives a shit? I won, and that truck. It was that I was a little independent guy, and I beat Bigfoot. It was so cool, and I can't believe you found that picture.
Beat big. I mean, that's a big deal, Michael. Like,
yeah, well, he's the original monster truck. Bob, the guy who created the monster truck. Those guys. But I will tell you though, it was a traveling circus.
The Monster Truck Wiki says the Terrorizer was a 2000 Ford Super Duty monster truck owned by Michael Haas, and it was built by Kirk Dabney. It was sold and became Big Crunch.
Oh my gosh, he's right. Who's this guy? This guy?
It's like a Wikipedia for monster trucks. Who would have known?
That is absolutely the facts. That's so cool.
Look at how would he know that, right? Like
that is unbelievable.
Look at this. Watch, I'll show it to you. Right there, the Terrorizer.
Oh my gosh. That is so we're going to talk later, Gabe. That's crazy. So we end up, so I will tell you in the monster truck thing, it's a traveling circus. It's very, very tough. I enjoyed the autograph sessions with the kids.
I'm
What?
sorry, Michael. I got to stop you really quick.
Okay.
You had a freaking theme song?
No, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Wait, what? No. You're not escaping this, Michael. You're not.
Dude, what are you talking about?
I don't know. Look what I found.
What are you trying to do to me, Gabe?
Look, it says the Terrorizer theme song.
Dude,
Is that for reals or is it just some person?
I can't. I don't even know what to tell you about that. That's so unbelievable. There's some crazy people out there, man. That's like I'm numb about all that. That's crazy, Gabe, dude. But anyway, so let me tell you guys, Lee. When I was doing that stuff, if I would, I should have had like a Jedi Knight on the side of it, but I wasn't sponsored. But I was going to tell you, the best time I had with that monster truck was career day at my kids' middle school. When I had other parents say, I'm a fireman, kids. Woo, I'm a police officer. Woo.
Yeah.
No offense to them because they bust their, you know what I mean? But when I showed up with this huge trailer and my monster truck in that bad boy,
Oh,
I'm sorry, bro, but all those kids went, you know what I mean?
oh my goodness.
It was so cool. Honestly, that the autographs with the kids at the shows and my kids, that was the best ever,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's weird that you brought that up. That's so crazy. Thank you.
There you go. Guys, we found out two very, very big things about Michael today. One, he's a full feature film director, and two, he's a professional monster truck driver that beat Bigfoot.
Only because it's let me tell you, that some bitch would do circles around me. But his transmission split. But hey, a win's a win, dude.
Hey.
You run out of gas in the 500 and the guy in second wins, oh well. You know what I mean? It's a win. I'll take it however I can take it. But yeah, that guy he helped me out so much, Dan Runny. He was awesome. But look, let me just tell you, now that you're bringing that up with the directing of the film and all that stuff, I was inspired. When I was in California working in the film industry, which the whole reason I got into it was because of Star Wars and my love and my passion of wanting to be involved somehow, some way, I just figured it might be easier if I come back to Texas and do it on my own, right? And I was up against, Robert Rodriguez was trying to get into the industry at the same time I was. And, the guy's done fantastic. I'm very jealous of Robert Rodriguez because, me and him were at the same time doing the same things. And it was just, he made it and I didn't, you know what I mean? But it was cool though. It's stuff that there was a lot of people involved that made it all happen. It's hard making movies, man, creating a film, the concept of the film and I told Gabe this, Lee, you're clueless about this, but I wrote a script to ET too. Really? I went and I talked to Henry Thomas and I talked to Dee Wallace, which played the mom in ET, and she was on board, but that's all I'm going to say about that. But I have an awesome sequel to ET2, and I promise you that even the generation we have now, the younger generation, I think they would get into it as well, But anyways.
Yeah, call your buddy Spielberg.
Say it again?
You have to call Mr. Spielberg and have a little chat.
I tried, but he didn't want to talk too long.
You have to pull up on the Terrorizer, bro.
I know. Hey, Lee. So the whole thing was I meet with Henry Thomas, which I did. That was E.T. I went to his house when I was a little kid when he did that movie because he's from San Antonio, and he wasn't there at the time. He was out on location, but me and his mom talked for a long time. But so I figured my back door in is to talk to Henry Thomas, get him involved, get him into the deal, which he was at the time that we talked. And if he is watching, he knows that I know what's up. But when we had our interview, and I talked to Dee Wallace, she was so on board. I know to this day she'd still be on board. So, but my whole goal was to show up with to Kathleen Kennedy and pitch the story with her, with Henry Thomas with me, and then obviously that would help. And if then she could go to Spielberg, but it's not easy. It's I tried. It's not over till it's over.
When was this, Michael?
About a little over a year ago.
No kidding.
Yep. I'd love to tell everybody that's watching, the viewers, because it's a cool little story. I think I pitched it to Gabe once, but it's legit. Because look, successful movies when they come out with a part two, I don't know very many part twos besides like Empire. I mean, I don't know. What other part two films, sequels.
Back to the Future 2.
Oh, are you serious?
I got one. Aliens 2.
All right, that's good. Dude. Back to the Future 2 sucked, dude.
What?
Oh my gosh!
I can't even believe that's so cheesy, man.
What?
All right, I'm waiting for my viewers to help me out here on the
Oh, come on,
dude. Part 2 sucked. I mean,
what? That's the best one out of the.
All right, that's it. Later. Good night. Hey, thank you for watching Collection Wars.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, wait a minute. Gabe.
Yes.
You think that Back to the Future Part 2 is better than the original Back to the Future?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm glad you were honest, and you guys are very wrong, both of y'all. But look, and this is why. This is a perfect example of age. I mean, Back to the Future original one is the original. How is part 2?
So another way you could look at it though is that it's one whole movie, right? Because I mean, it ends where the next one begins. So I mean, there's that. But I think part 2, just like, I mean, the whole being in the future and then obviously going back to the past from the first one, kind of reliving that first one. I don't know, man. The Flying DeLorean, I mean, watching it as a kid, that was just like
so
amazing.
that's honest. So look, I mean, I understand, like, you like, the Phantom Menace, Gabe, is your favorite movie. But like, so
why you gotta go there?
I know Jar Jar Binks is your second to your best character next to Padme. But the bottom line is this. Look, no, really, that what that just goes to show, and this is legit what I'm saying, that it has a lot to do with the error. Like our kids now, like Gabe, our kiddos now, my little Haley's 11. And well, I'm not going to mention Haley because she doesn't count. But any kid that age, because theirs is going to be Force Awakens, right? Or one of those movies, right? Because that was their first experience.
I saw the original in the movie theater, though, Michael.
You did.
Yeah.
Man,
I might look like a spring chicken, but I'm not.
His name might say Little Lee, but
He might have did
he's old Lee.
I need some Star Trek
Lee
right now.
The difference is, Michael, there was no really memorabilia, let's say, in the first Back to the Future, right? There was nothing, maybe his Nikes that he wore and maybe that skateboard. In the second one, there was the hoverboards, there was the Nike
Almanac.
The almanac, the Pepsi bottle. There was a lot of stuff that was like, well, that'd be really cool to have, you know what I mean? And it was a glimpse into what we was expecting of a hoverboard. I mean, it's like, what kid didn't want a hoverboard?
Yeah. So we got a couple other people here chiming in. Terminator 2.
Yeah,
I also agree.
I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone right now.
What about Terminator 2, Michael? You're a big Terminator fan. Terminator 2.
I am. Yes.
Better than the first one?
Yes.
Yes.
He's gonna say it. Come on, Michael.
Oh,
what?
Is Terminator 2 better than Terminator 1?
Who's asking that question?
We are. I think it's better.
Okay, on a production standpoint, 2 is better. But I like Terminator, the original one, way better. So, like, the effects are better in 2, right? Like, I mean, look at Star Wars and Empire. Empire, if you took like everybody out there, they're gonna lean towards Empire. But to me, Star Wars is where it started, dude. It was so simple, it was just a little farm boy Luke, and a couple of Jawas and sand people and some droids. There's no CGI. It was just very simple, and that's all we need, and that's what Mandalorian is. It's simple.
Aliens.
Ooh, that one's tough. I'm gonna have to say part 2 on that one.
All right.
That one, and because I know.
How about Mike? Mike says Rocky 2.
Oh, what? Rocky, the original one, is just absolutely
Number 4
awesome.
is the best.
Huh?
Number 4?
Rocky 4.
Look, this is
the one with
perfect
Mr.
example of
T.
y'all's age, your age. Now, I want you to know that guy, that Russian, was very menacing.
Oh, it's the Russian one.
Yeah, Mr. T. What he was like, "I pity a fool," but he wasn't nothing.
Look at Pete saying we really need to hear some flute of shame right now.
Yes.
Who though? But who does Michael deserve the flute of shame, or do we deserve the flute of shame?
Look, let me tell you,
Oh,
I
no.
can tell you, Pete, being my age, he knows that you guys are smoking crack. So the bottom line is, it's okay though that you guys have no idea.
How about this? Temple of
Cool.
Doom. I think Temple of Doom is the better one.
Oh my God! What? Are you saying? Are you serious? That movie sucked.
As a kid watching all the little like slave children, that was terrorizing for me to watch that. Watching them eat the monkey brains and all that. That was like,
I think
pulling the heart out while it's beaten. Are you serious?
Kalima.
No, I can't believe. Like, part 2 needs to go away. That's like part 2 is Phantom. Part 2 is Phantom Menace, bro.
It's the last
Part 1
Jedi.
is Star Wars, and part 3 is Return of the Jedi.
What?
Yeah,
No
so
way. Man, that's crazy.
Hey, listen, look, can we talk serious? This is a perfect, no, really. This is a perfect example of the genres and the years you were born. You know what I mean? I thought Lee was my age, but I guess
Look,
he's a
lot of people are agreeing with you guys, Or how about Lee? What do you think?
I think Raiders of the Lost Ark. Absolutely.
But Mike's with me, man. I mean, but yeah, there's a lot of Raiders, Pete.
I mean, okay, Pete. Okay, Pete is listening right now. Pete, I want you to tell me right now, Back to the Future or Back to the Future 2? Pete, be honest. Tell us what your thoughts are. And I'm going to show you guys what's up.
What's the best part of Back to the Future, though, Michael?
He says part 2. I'm retired. What's that?
The best part of Back to the Future Part 1 is when he plays Johnny B. Good. That is the best part of that movie, I think. And it's all, I love that scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I did too.
It's a good scene, but I think you know what it was too? I think it was that big gap, right? So Back to the Future 1 came out, and then there was a few years, right, where we didn't have part 2, and everyone watching it said to be continued, right? So everyone was waiting. Yeah, and it was I don't know how many years, but it was a lot, right? It wasn't like 2 or 3. It was a longer stretch than that. So when Back to the Future 2 came out, there was a big hype behind it because it was just like, finally we get part 2, and then all of a sudden all the visuals.
Phantom Menace, boom. Phantom Menace.
No, not Phantom Menace. You cannot compare it to Phantom Menace, man.
Hey, Lee,
I mean, I get that.
Listen, Lee, you said it yourself. You guys like part 2 because of the my bad, Lee. So what you guys were excited about is that they have hoverboards that you can buy, and they've got like almanacs that you can buy, and you can buy Nike shoes, but that doesn't make it a better movie.
At the time, we couldn't get them. They were just cool things in the movie. It's like, I would love to have that. And when he saw a hoverboard, it was like,
Yeah. But that doesn't make the movie better than the first one.
I really enjoyed the story of the second one.
I mean, yeah, the characters get developed a little bit more. You find out that, you know, they're getting married.
Everybody, terrorists in that town, eat lead, slackers. How they tied everything together where their characters continued, even though the past or the future had been changed. I thought that was brilliant.
That's cool.
All right. And the next thing you're going to say is Blade Runner 2 is better. The second one is better than the first one.
I'm absolutely not going to say that.
Okay, well, hey, somebody else is, though.
Yeah, Blade Runner 2. I mean, I fell asleep through it, but I also fell asleep through part 1. So I'm just not even going to comment on Blade Runner right now because I'm in no position to. But
well, you better be in a position next week because we got some really cool stuff for our viewers.
Oh no! Look at Dark Knight Archives. You're really going to piss off Michael now with this. The best of the prequels. Michael doesn't even he doesn't even consider the prequels. He's just like, they're gone.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait.
I agree with that
statement. Yes, absolutely.
I agree with that statement. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So Maul was, I don't want to say saving grace because it didn't save anything, but the bottom line is Darth Maul was badass character and the duel scenes, and you know what though, but you know, look, that's why we all have opinions, right? I just can't believe that you guys don't have good ones.
Back to the Future Part 2. I'm sticking to that one. Back to the Future 2 is probably one of my favorite all-time movies, just in general.
I've lost so much respect for Gabe.
What are you talking about?
You know, Michael, it is always
okay. I'm Lee. Who are I thought we had, you know, but no. Dude.
I think, Michael, you like the first one because it reminds you of your childhood.
I love the Toyota. When he got the Toyota, I wanted one. And he got that thing at the end of the movie.
I mean, when he's in school with his dad.
Yeah. Hey, let me just tell you this. Let me just tell you this. Look at the success ratings of number 1, and then look at the success ratings of number 2 and 3, Gabe, and then we'll be done talking and y'all will be apologizing.
Nothing to me though. So if you're going to talk about that, look how much money The Force Awakens made. That doesn't make that a good movie, Michael.
Yeah, Force Awakens beat out like Titanic, right? And all these like big.
Yeah, it beat out Titanic because of the times of the financial when Titanic was released. But, you know, Titanic is one of the best. It's funny that you're saying this, but I would have to say Titanic is probably one of my top 10 best movies ever.
All right, let's do this. Let's settle it.
Cup of ice cream, Michael. And
What?
Top 5 movies right now.
Okay.
Top 5. Go, Michael. Top 5. Any genre, whatever. Just top 5.
Star Wars.
For episode 4, right? Of New Hope.
Yep.
Okay.
Debbie Does Dallas. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding, by the way. No, really. Star Wars is 1.
Yes.
Okay. Gladiator. Yeah. Russell Crowe.
Okay.
Titanic.
Okay.
Louise.
Star Trek.
Oh
Rise
my
of
God. Wrath of Khan. No.
the Wrath of Khan.
Listen. You're asking me. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay.
All right. And I'm kind of goofy to tell you, but I would have to say Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
It's a great movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about that's
But
it?
hey, what I was gonna say, but was scared, is Grease. I love Grease, dude. I love that movie.
Why not? That's a good one.
I'm telling you, dude. If I was back in the day, me and Olivia, I mean, she's damn. Yeah.
I mean, as long as at next show you come in with like a leather jacket and like grease.
All right. Okay.
All right. What about you, Lee? Top 5.
Okay, Michael's gonna crucify me here. I know he is. Rogue One.
Number 1 top movie.
I think. Well, that's my number one Star Wars movie.
Wow.
All right.
That's okay though.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
crazy.
great movie. All right.
Blade Runner.
Part 2.
Top 1.
Okay.
It's actually in order here. Are we going in order? Like my top 5, I think it's tough to pick between your top 5.
It is. Yes. Yeah.
Well, just in general, top 5. It doesn't have to be like number 1, number 2. Like,
So here's a cheesy one. This is not as cheesy as Titanic, but I have to say Top Gun
okay.
because that's a great 80s movie.
Mhm.
Lost Boys
That's a good one.
It's a good one.
and it would be Aliens.
Part 2.
Yes. Well, yeah. The first one is Alien. The second one is Aliens.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah.
All right. That's
What about
Hey, this isn't. Listen, I'm sorry. This isn't fair to do. And by the way, those are good movies. This isn't fair to do, but I would kick the 5th one out. And the only one that I forgot to mention, and it's crazy that I know Gabe hasn't seen this, but this is one of my comfort movies, kind of like Stand By Me. It's one of those, when I see comfort movies, I put it in kind of like Blade Runner and I can go to sleep to it and I'm comfortable. But I know it sounds cheesy, but Force 10 from Navarone with Harrison Ford, Carl Weathers. So many, the guy from Jaws, so many good people in that movie. It's a fantastic. Have you seen it, Lee? Force 10 from Navarone?
Oh, no.
no.
Is that a World War II movie?
It is.
It's not. Was it called something different in Europe, like the Guns of Navarone?
That was part 1. And then they did part 2. Part 2 had the name actors that you're familiar with.
Okay.
And
I
it's
remember
awesome.
the original a long time ago watching that with my dad.
Yeah, buddy. So this one has Harrison Ford, Carl Weathers, so many good actors in there. Frank Nero. I don't know if you know who Frank Nero is. It's crazy. He looked like the actor Rick Sharp that passed away recently in my film. What's the guy that played Jaws? Jack Shaw? Is it Jack Shaw? What's his name? Robert Shaw.
Okay, the cop.
What's that?
Oh, I thought you mean Jaws the movie or Jaws from.
Yeah, I did. Jaws the Shot. It's Robert Shaw, isn't it?
No,
That played on the boat. The captain of the boat.
Yes.
Robert Shaw. Force 10 from Navarone.
No.
He was drunk the entire filming of that scene. Well, actually, most of the movie he was in.
Robert Shaw. Thank you, Pete.
Yeah. Well, all right. So while I go over my 5, if our watchers, I want to see some listings here. I got a couple of them already in here, but let's see some more. All right. So I would say top 5 for me. And again,
Barbarella. I know Barbarella.
And no particular order at all. This is just kind of random, right? So I'd have to say Back to the Future Part 2 is definitely up there. It's definitely top 5.
See,
100%.
A top 10 is easier to have than a top 5.
No, I would still put that one on top 5 for me.
Wow.
I would put that on top 5. Karate Kid Part 1, I'd put that in my top 5. And again, that's what I grew up on. I'd have to say a New York Forrest Gump. That's my comfort movie. That's the one where I could sit there and I just could watch it over and over and over again and
That's cool.
So Forrest Gump, Star Wars. I mean, it's Return of the Jedi for me. I mean, that's just.
I knew that one would be.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I grew up on. And then last but not least, I'd probably have to say
Goonies.
It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up between
Goonies. I love Goonies.
No, it's a toss-up between either Goldfinger or From Russia with Love. And it's either one of those two. It's those are my 2 favorite Bond movies.
Oh,
The what?
are those both with Roger Moore?
No. They were with Connery. Both with Sean Connery. Yeah. So yeah, I love the Bond movies. Those are the ones that like.
For Your Eyes Only is my favorite Bond movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. All right.
You know what? You're so respectful, Gabe, and I want to tell you so much how Back to the Future 2 sucks. And I just can't. I just.
Sure. All right. Look, we got some like Leave Us Home movies.
Absolutely,
Good,
yeah.
the Bad, and the Ugly. The Wild Bunch. Star Wars. Empire. Good
Top
stuff.
5. I think it's even tough to have a top 10.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, but hey, the Good, the Bad, the Ugly, the Wild Bunch.
Yeah.
Man, this guy's got good taste. Listen, real quick. That's good taste right there. And so is Pete's.
I didn't see Pete's. What was Pete's? I missed Pete's.
Where's Pete?
Pete's was Star Wars, the New Hope, right?
Wait, where's Pete? I didn't.
Jaws, Rocky, Predator, and that's a good one. And then Superman, the original Superman's good too.
The original Superman.
Yeah, so see, look, Lee, you're right. It's got to be 10. It's almost like saying what's your favorite top songs, right? It's got to be
Dark Knight. You know what else I would throw in there? I love Pulp Fiction too.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction is awesome.
Dark Knight trilogy, Stars episode, Rogue One, all John Wicks. I've not watched the John Wick movies. They're good. Michael, are you with me on this one? Have you watched
that?
John Wicks?
Oh my God, no.
Honestly, they're very, very, very good.
Keanu Reeves is awesome.
No. So yeah, here's Pete. All right, good ones.
Yeah. Halloween, that's the mask thing.
Dark Knight.
Batman Begins.
Batman Begins. I know that you like that one, right?
I think it's even tough to have a top 10. I think it would have to be a top 20.
Ooh, I like Vic's. Look at
Fifth Element.
Yeah.
Vic, what's up with Fifth Element, dude? I don't know what that Vic.
I love Fifth Element. That would be in my top 10.
Okay, Vic, Stand By Me. You know, and then the Oh Brother. Is that with Clooney? The Oh Brother one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vic, when we go to lunch again, we're gonna have to talk about that one. But
Fiction, Mike's, we already talked to that. Oh, there you go. That's kind of similar to
Close Encounters. See,
he's got good taste. Mike, you're good, dude.
No.
Michael, so when are you getting that ship from Close Encounters?
Bro, if I could figure out how to acquire that, there's a lot to that specific, but it is on my radar. Actually, I would like to have that before the 5-foot Falcon. You listening, Pete? I would rather have the Close Encounters.
Which way would you display it?
You want to me tell you guys something? The first job that I got in California was in Hollywood. It was called Landmark Entertainment Group. And I got I wanted to create I got my job from the Devil's Tower. I created the Devil's Tower. What? And I never told you that. But anyway, so I want to create, there's somebody on Modeler Magic that created a diorama of the tower and the land strip with the little, towers and all that stuff where the ship is. But I don't know anybody else who's done it. But that is everybody knows now, thanks to Pete, that I really want to do the diorama of Dagobah. But I would definitely like to have, the Close Encounters ship. I love that.
Michael?
What's that?
Have you ever been to Devil's Tower?
I have not. Have you, Lee?
Yeah, I've been 3 times. It was only 3 hours from where I used to live.
Wow. Did you? So tell me about it. Are you able to go up, like towards the side of it, or? You
can get to the base of it. Me and my son scrambled all the way up to the vertical parts because it's all loose rock. It's you have to go, and it's crazy when you see it for the first time because it's such an iconic movie when you're a child.
Of course. Did you feel it seeing Close Encounters? Did you?
Yeah. Well,
did they have any memorabilia? Was there a place that you could see any of that?
You can buy the DVD from there. I had to do that because it's like, well, where else were you going to buy that movie?
Right.
Other little things there in the gift shop, but it's as you drive in with like there's a gift shop and you have to pay to go in. Like the Forestry Commission kind of
Right. Right.
That is where they set up in the movie. It's where they kind of had the perimeter around it,
Mhm.
and then you drive up and you come around the backside, and it's cool, man. If you ever want to go, let me know. We'll go up there.
I would love that, Lee. That would be awesome.
It's an easy
Wyoming.
drive up
Wyoming.
up to there and then come back through Mount Rushmore and all that area. It's like a big loop you could do. Yeah, it's cool, but you don't until you stood there in front of it, because everything else is just kind of like rolling hills, and
Yeah.
then this is just right there.
Right there. Yeah. Thanks for the pics, Gabe. Thank you for pulling those up.
It's cool. If you want to go there too, Gabe, but have you seen the movie?
I've seen it. Yeah, I just didn't know that that's what that mountain was called.
Yeah, Devil's
I
Tower.
didn't even know it was a real mountain. I thought it was like just
Oh,
like a
the Indians
drop
believed
stream.
it was a giant bear that tried to claw his way up the mountain to try and get, I think it was like 2 or 3 little girls, Indian girls, on the top, and that's how it's got those big claw marks supposedly in it.
Oh,
That's crazy. That what's involved. I've been in Utah. I was at a couple of places there, and it's crazy to know that was all underwater at one time. It's when you hear the stories behind that, and you know what it was like millions of years ago or whatever. It's kind of hard to swallow all that, right?
Yeah, there's a place right outside of my old town that I used to live in that some of Starship Troopers was filmed also.
Yeah. Hey, I'm seeing what's it? Wayne's Butler mentioned Super 8. That you know what? J.J. Abrams did a good job on Super 8. I liked Super 8. Hey, did you guys hear about J.J. Abrams? His little comment about the prequel?
that they should have been planned. Like,
yeah.
I agree.
I think it's hurt. I think it's hurt him. You know what I mean? I think it's hurt his reputation. I still think he's an unbelievable director, and I would love the opportunity to. I think he's fantastic, but I also know that he's at gunpoint, like a lot of people when they're making movies. But I don't know. But
Yeah.
I think that Disney acquired this and they were hurried to get their return back. And they were just like, just do this and put it. And then when the fans stuff, they weren't ready for all that. But thanks to that little dude, that little chubby dude in the movie Rudy, man, he came back and totally did Mandalorian and helped them out quite a bit.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Look, it says, let me see. Juan said that they're redoing or they're continuing Battlestar Galactica, the series.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, Peacock. I have that channel, Peacock, on my streaming services.
A little bit. Yeah. So I talked about it briefly. It was for a Pixar event. But yeah. That's
cool.
There.
Have you guys seen the new series of Battlestar Galactica? It's actually pretty good. It's way better than the originals in the fact that it's kind of cheesy. The original TV series ones. I like still the original, Battlestar Galactica show, but I think the newer Battlestar Galacticas are pretty good.
What I didn't like about it, Michael, was the Cylon ships now with the actual droids.
Yeah,
being manned, the actual ship, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that.
I know. I've been waiting. I haven't read my email yet from Crop Circle.
I can't believe I can't believe it either, Lee. Crazy. It's crazy, man. How can they destroy a classic like that?
Right, exactly.
I'm just gonna pretend I'm an expert at Aliens 2? Absolutely. Oh, Aliens with an S.
Yes.
Shows that it's part 2. I don't know if you guys
Hey, do you know who directed the original Aliens, the Alien movie? Gabe?
Ridley Scott.
Yeah,
Everybody knows that. Michael, I'm an expert in aliens. You know the xenomorphs, xenomorphs. Yeah, come on, Michael. Especially, you know what my favorite alien scene is in Spaceballs after the. We're on Pluto. How can
Hey,
you
let's
tell?
talk about our 5 worst
From the bark. You
five
dummy,
first
from
most
the
hated
bark.
movie.
Yeah, I know that whole movie by heart. Like I should have put Spaceballs in my top 5. Now that I think about it, I should have replaced Return of the Jedi with Spaceballs.
I mean, Spaceballs is probably better than freaking Back to the Future too. But if I want you guys to know that if I sat down with George Lucas, one of my first questions, if I had 3 questions, the first one would be, of course, how come you never hired me? You know, the second one would be, why the hell did you allow them to make Spaceballs? That's what I want to know. You know what I mean? Anyways, so I guess he thought it was okay, and that's how Jar Jar Binks was born.
It's obviously a straight like parody comedy. It's not trying to be serious. It's actually trying to be.
I've never watched it.
You've never watched Spaceballs either?
Me either, Lee. Damn.
It feels like blasphemy to me.
If you ever got to talk to John Candy, bless his soul, he would say that, you know, things were slow at that time, and you know, I had no other choice to play the role.
Come on, Mel Brooks is like one of the top.
Same thing.
At that
Same
time.
thing.
Come on.
Oh, I cannot. Gabe.
I'm not alone in this one. I stand firm with that.
Yeah, there's got to be at least 3 or 4 people in the United States that like Spaceballs too.
Can I get some backup here, guys? Everybody who's watching, can somebody back me up here? That's
hey, we all love Gabe, and I love Gabe more than anybody. But I want you guys to be honest and let him truly
be honest. Be honest.
Spaceballs sucks, and it's. I mean, come on.
I'm surrounded by assholes. It's a line from the movie.
I just thought he was talking about me and Michael.
He was telling us that.
Oh, gosh.
I didn't think you guys could make me laugh tonight because Joseph wasn't on.
Nobody seems to be backing me up, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I am alone on this, but I like that movie. We got Boke Records. There you go. Yeah, thank you.
You got one person to agree with you.
Whatever, guys. I can't. There's no way. There's a lot more people that
okay.
like that movie.
Okay. By next week, I will watch Spaceballs, and you will watch Alien and Aliens.
All right, that's a deal.
I thought you. Whoa! So you haven't seen Aliens?
Oh, I memorized that. I know every part of that.
No.
Did you know that there's alien Reeboks out there that you can get? Yeah.
Yes, there is.
But you didn't know that she was wearing Reeboks in that movie? Yeah, because only true fans would know that fact.
I can tell you're a lawyer.
Yeah.
Great. Ridley Scott directing, you know, these wonderful actors, you know, Sigourney Weaver. How can you not like, it's just,
I guess so.
Beautiful film.
Hey, so for our viewers, since we're talking about Ridley Scott, I want you guys, if it's okay, to bring this up for next week's show, Gabe?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I was lucky enough to get a hold of William Sanderson, who played J.F. Sebastian in Blade Runner. And
that's crazy.
We were very, very fortunate that he took the time to let me do an interview with him. And Gabe and I are in the edit process right now, but we will be doing still a live next week. But we are going to do it's a 30-minute interview with William Sanderson. And this guy's been in over 132 credited movies, included, you know, the latest was, like, of course, everybody knows True Blood and you know, Deadwood on HBO. But of course, way back in the day. He started in the 70s working on like Starsky and Hutch, and he's just done Lone Wolf McQuade. He's worked with Bruce Willis. This guy, he's very close. Him and like Tommy Lee Jones are like best friends. I mean, they're very close, and he's done so many movies with him. And I'm really excited to have that interview put on.
I really like them in Aliens Resurrection. They did a wonderful job together in that movie. Wait, but did you guys know that there's a film called, what is it, Prometheus? What is it? Yes. Prometheus? Did you know that that's part of the Aliens franchise? Just letting you know, because as true Aliens fans,
Wow. I'm impressed.
You know what? I actually didn't know that. My wife watched it, and she's the one who told me about it, and I was like, "Oh, cool."
So those two movies, Gabe's, are prequels to Alien.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
No, I actually didn't. I thought it was like a sequel or something.
No, it's prequels.
Well, yeah, I have to watch them. I will. I'm gonna watch them. You watch Spaceballs.
Okay.
Michael, you haven't watched Spaceballs either.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna.
Michael, come on.
Look, the other day it came on, and that dude that sings that song in that other movie, why do birds? Anyway, he has this big Darth Vader helmet on, and it's just like watching Jar Jar Binks all over again. I can't.
Yeah, but Jar Jar Binks was kind of trying to be serious. Like that's the difference. Is that like I think.
Okay, look. What is funny about making fun of Star Wars?
Well, what's funny about making fun of
Star Wars?
Okay, yeah.
Don't piss me off, bro. That's good, right?
Yes.
If I could have just stayed strong a little bit longer.
I like Sean's take on this. Yes.
No,
it's just a funny movie.
Needles in my eyes, but I will watch it.
Have you guys watched Fanboys?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I lived it.
No, but have you watched that movie, Michael?
I watched it.
All right, what'd you think about it?
I think so I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going.
No, I'm not comparing it to Spaceballs. It's completely different.
I don't know. But no, but I liked it just because of my past, with the Skywalker Ranch thing, but I thought it was pretty funny, actually,
Are you calling me a clown? You think I'm funny? You think it? No.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you're funny. Good. I love that scene in Goodfellas, by the way. Whoa. You think I'm funny? You think I'm funny like a clown? That's a great scene. That dude is hilarious.
Family Guy Star Wars.
I've never seen that.
I've seen some of it.
The Robot Chicken ones too. The Robot Chicken episodes are funny.
It's actually funny, the Family Guy ones. I've seen some of it because they did all three, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen
They're hilarious, man. But if you don't like Spaceballs, you're not gonna like.
Well, so when we was at Celebration in Florida, there was a guy that dresses up as Peter Griffin. I guess he's like a professional Peter Griffin.
Oh, that's funny.
He was running around there fighting that Boba Fett, the chicken Boba Fett.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Celebration. I thought that was great.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm clueless.
Yeah, no, Robot Chicken is just kind of like a like
I've seen it.
Yeah, it's like
I've
stop
seen a
motion.
couple. I've heard of it. It's like animated kind of thing.
Yeah, they use like stop motion puppets.
Yeah.
They're Star Wars characters, but it's pretty funny. It's
Wasn't
hilarious.
Seth Green a part of that?
Yes, it's his show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seth MacFarlane too.
Yeah.
So it's like that whole comedy. Like there's a scene where it's like Boba Fett has the Han Solo and Carbonite in Slave One, and he's like, he's just like, oh, like pretending he's sure him. Then he goes up to him. He's like, shh, no, don't talk. Oh, you like Boba, and he like grabs his hand. They're just funny. Like I don't know. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch Spaceballs. You have to.
That's never gonna happen. So have you guys real quick? Yeah. So what Olivia's Home Movies Kevin Smith is. I would love to hang out. That guy is a unbelievable storyteller, but I just don't.
It's
his
not your
movies-
type of comedy.
No. But I mean, I remember him talking about some of the stories, like how he met his wife. I mean, it's unbelievably fantastic story. He's a great storyteller.
Yeah, I love all those Kevin Smith ones. It is my type, and maybe it is. It's a, I don't know, weird generational thing, but I don't know.
He's kind of implying we're old here, Michael, huh? That's a vibe.
Lee, me and you were good. Look, we were good. Me and you, Lee. The Back to the Future thing too.
Yeah.
Lee, I'm sorry, bro, man, but come on, Back to the Future too.
I
I
will
just want to know with you guys what y'all liked about that movie.
stuff in it. The jackets, the flying DeLorean, the hoverboard.
You see a flying DeLorean in part one. It was just at the end.
Because he'd been to the future to get all that hover conversion.
Hey, so on a serious note, Lee, have
Mhm.
you tried to acquire a real life-size DeLorean?
No.
Yeah.
I go visit Joseph, I'm gonna
Yeah.
very happy to sit in one.
Yeah, right. Hey, Gabe, have we asked Joseph
Gabe
if he
is all decked out.
Yeah, I want to beat up one, find one that's drivable, but not all like in mint condition, and actually convert it.
Bob's Prop Shop offer it for like 50 grand. They'll do the conversion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I think Seth MacFarlane did the conversion for his. Yeah.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one, but yeah, have we ever asked Joseph if he plans on doing anything?
Right there, that one. Breaking Two.
Breaking Two. Oh my god.
That's a good one.
Oh, wow.
And that's definitely better than part one.
You know.
Oh man.
Didn't he just die recently? Ozone?
Oh, did he?
Yeah. The guy with the kind of the long earrings and the
I think so, dude.
yeah, he did.
He was a cool cat.
Yeah, he's kind of like
I remember those days, me wearing parachute pants and all that good stuff. Don't tell anybody. It's just us three that know now. Did you wear parachute pants, Lee?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
What color parachute pants did you have?
I had blue corduroy ones.
Bro, I freaking did too. I had some blue ones. I had black, and then I think a teal pair. But I didn't like Gabe. Did you ever have any?
I started wearing them as a kid, like towards the end when it was like when all the like beach type of clothes. So like I had some, but they were like patterned, like bright neon patterns. It was like around with like MC Hammer, was wearing.
Oh yeah, that was way later.
Yeah.
Parachute.
Sorry,
Yeah.
We should change the show to Grumpy Old Men here. Michael. Oh no! I gotta stop making that. I gotta watch out though. I gotta watch out. You guys have gotta watch the stress level. You guys gotta watch your blood pressure. You guys tone it down, both of you, because I don't want no heart attacks going on here. All right, guys, come on.
Man.
The only thing that can make this better right this second is Joseph hopping on with the flute.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
That with he jumps on like in his tuxedo with like after his fancy dinner, and he's like, that'd be amazing. But yeah, guys. Well, look, we learned a lot today, right? There was a lot going on.
That Michael hasn't done.
Right? What's that?
There's nothing you haven't done. Monster truck, movie director.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. Anyway, that was hilarious, man.
Mike wearing Z. What are those?
Z Cavaricis?
Yeah.
Oh, I wore a Z Cavarici. Is that what it says?
Yeah. What are those?
Shazam! Don't worry about it, Gabe.
I'm gonna Google it. Hold on.
No, he's gonna Google that.
Oh man, Mike, you're awesome, dude. But yeah, don't.
Oh, okay.
Hey, don't laugh because I was wearing the same high tops that you have sitting on your shelf, Lee, with a signature on them. I was wearing those high tops with those Z Cavaricis. Did you wear Z Cavarici, Lee?
I never heard of that brand.
They're kind of high, like
all I'm saying is that every single picture I'm pulling up, it's a woman wearing these pants.
I know.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
That's what they look like.
Oh, there you go. We got Mario Lopez. Mario Lopez went to my high school. Graduated a couple years before. See, I wore them like this. See, like the bright color ones. That's when I was wearing them as a kid. But look, I'm just saying,
God, dude.
Michael. I think you'd look very nice, and you should pull them out of the closet and start wearing them.
Dude, I was at 32 waist then.
Bring them back. Look at Bring them back, Michael. Come on.
Hey, nobody can see this, right, Gabe? Nobody can see this.
No, this is a private chat right here. This is a private
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Sean's kind of late on this. We went over all this, Sean. We didn't add too many things, right? Anything? No. We added some Z Cavarici.
Hey, Sean, don't worry. I'll talk to you later, dude. Hey, shut up, Gabe.
Oh my goodness. So
that's hilarious.
Apparently, we learned another thing about Michael today. He wore women's pants. in the 80s.
Oh shit! I bet you wish you had your Star Trek gin right now, don't you, Lee?
Yeah, I might crack it open.
Oh man, dude.
Oh man, Mike,
me, you better not.
You and Mike were both wearing them. Oh man. You guys need to bring them back. Bring them back, guys.
I'm sure they'll be back in about 10 years. I need to get rid of this.
Dude, I did not think I'd be laughing on this show. You're awesome, Gabe. Good job, Gabe. Good job.
So we learned that Michael directed a full motion picture, Monster Truck Driver.
Okay.
Monster Truck Driver, and then never watched Spaceballs.
And never will. Never will. Never
but
will.
it's okay wearing women's pants. so it's okay.
Hey, Gabe, you know, dude, because I'm going to back you up on the next one.
It's all right. I look,
man,
in my band days, you know, in my punk rock band days, I did wear. I still do. I'd still wear pretty skinny jeans. So it's the opposite, but kind of the same. So it's all right.
Yeah, dude.
So there you go, guys.
I should have never ever told you guys.
Yeah,
I'm glad it's just between the three of us and nobody else knows.
Yeah. See, the embarrassing pants for my generation were Jankos. I don't know if you remember Jankos.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, those were the ones that for at least for my generation. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you what the Jankos are.
Oh man,
the Jankos were these pants, and I legit all of middle school I'd wear them because I thought I was a tagger. And look at this.
Oh my
God. Like this, like they were like
called bell bottoms.
No, they would cover your whole shoe. Like it was crazy. And I had these. I had like these. The Jankos. Yeah.
Yeah. If I saw you walking down the street wearing those, I'd have probably beat your ass.
And then I would have laughed at your girl pants.
Holy moly!
Olivia wants footage of Gabe's punk band. I'm gonna end the show with that. I'm gonna end the show with my punk band, just so you could hear me scream on as the outro. Let me see if I still have it on there. But yeah. So guys, we learned a lot today. It was a fun show.
Oh yeah, dude!
Oh
you're so serious.
Oh,
You're just totally destroying me right now. With the Z Cavaricis.
I've never even heard of them.
Me neither. Michael, there's pictures of you in these jeans.
I know, right?
Yeah, but Lee was in Europe wearing those skirts, so he's a little different.
No, yeah. What was the fashion over there? No, I feel like you guys wear like suits or something. That's like.
No, it was. So what year are we talking about here? This Z Cavarici women's jeans movement.
Lee, shut the hell up, dude. Let's move on and talk about what this show's about, his collections.
Do you want to show Michael what I kind of commissioned or get going anyway, at least, Gabe, this week?
Yeah, hey, Mike, my head hurts too, dude. It is pounding like a drum. Oh man,
That's hilarious, man. So I don't. Yeah, what age was that? The 80s, Michael, or what? The 70s, 80s, 90s?
Okay, smart ass.
When did
it was the 80s? All right.
When did men wear women's pants?
Oh damn, dude. No.
So in the 80s, Lee, what were you wearing in the 80s?
Not those. I think so. Was into.
Hey, dude, I just got. Hey, listen.
ACD.
He's gonna be.
You dressed like ACDC with like a schoolboy?
No,
talking to me, dude?
That moment in time, that's what I was into, was Iron Maiden, ACDC. So it was tight jeans with a denim jacket, or jean jacket, as you guys say, with all the badges and the studs and all that. You know what I mean?
I have a feeling that Lee was wearing this around as a grown adult in Britain. Here we go. This is it right here. This is how Lee dressed in the 80s with like
we did have to wear a uniform like that to school though.
Yeah.
With shorts?
Not with shorts. No, we had to wear proper trousers, but that's what we'd have to wear.
Some Tylenol.
I could see that. I could see it.
Have you ever seen this band live? I can't believe that he can still do that at his age. It's insane.
Gabe. Oh, Pete is what? Pete too? Man.
Yeah, but listen, but what y'all don't. I'm sorry, Pete, dude. You're my boy. You're on my side. Pete says to me, "Don't worry, bro. I rock the Z Cavs too, and I got laid a lot."
Oh, look. All I'm saying is this.
Look, guys. No, you're getting laid.
All I'm saying is if you do a quick Google search and you type in mom jeans, all I'm saying is that's kind of what comes up. Like these high-rise jeans, they're the mom jeans. I mean,
dude, enough with the Z Cavs, bro. I'll never bring it up again, dude. I can't even, who brought that subject up?
Oh, it's coming up every show.
Oh, it's coming up. It's the flute with Joseph. The Z's with me. Yeah. That's my thing.
Man.
Damn, dude.
And my extensive film knowledge with me.
Oh yeah. That's boring, dude. We got to get you really good. I'm gonna really good, bro.
Yeah, look at Pete's defending him. Pete, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, right. It's okay that we didn't dress up in women's clothes.
Look, some men like to wear women's clothes, and it's okay.
Look at Jenner. That's
yeah. Michael's Michael.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
So look.
All right.
Women's jeans, truck driver, film director, the great Michael Haas. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys.
Don't do that to me, man.
No, I'm just kidding. Everybody knows. Everybody knows we're joking. So, guys, any final things? We're reaching. We could be sitting here forever. So, any final?
Somebody asked Gabriel about anything we picked up, and I sent you those pictures of that commission that I got kind of going.
Oh, did you just send them right now?
I sent them you earlier on, just before we came on.
Yeah. Let's talk about that really, really fast. So you got, let me see. You got one of these helmets commissioned, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Nice.
PVC props.
Yeah.
He does
Very
that
nice.
with the tan helmet.
Nice. And who's gonna paint it for you?
Oh, what the heck is that guy's name? We spoke to him on Instagram.
Is it Jack Rupert?
Jackson Rupert, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Does amazing paint jobs on these. I've seen them. They're
Okay,
beautiful.
so you buy this and you send it to somebody else to paint. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad deal all in. It's so with the helmet was what, $220, I think, and then the paint job's $200, I think. So
Yeah, that's not bad.
Wow, that's material costs.
Oh, and it's beautiful too. Like the work that he does is just amazing on these.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there it
That's
is, guys. Let me see. I was trying to exit on a high note here. Hold on.
Dude, my head is banging against the wall right now. I got such a headache from laughing, dude. Hey,
right.
Before we exit out, I know you're going to say some stuff, Gabe, but I just want to say to our viewers, Juan, our original, all you guys, Lee, we love having you on the show. All you guys that take the time on a Saturday night to watch us, we love you guys. And, Gabe, you're my sidekick, bro. I love you, and you know that. And
Same. Right back at you, bro.
yeah, so thank you guys so much.
No problem.
again,
So I do before we leave. I look, because everyone kind of embarrassed themselves. I'll go ahead and embarrass myself really quick.
Oh,
So
man.
I'll show you guys a little music video that we did. Hold on, of my band, and we're gonna say bye. You guys could watch it. It's like 4 minutes long. It's a song, one of our songs, and you guys can watch it. All right. So everybody, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a great episode. Always fun. Thank you, Lee, for jumping on and joining us today. Really appreciate that.
always a pleasure.
Yeah. Love our viewers, man. They're awesome.
I know, man.
We're we're a big family.
It is, man. I love it.
Let's
I
meet up.
look forward to this every Saturday, man. Really appreciate it.
We all do.
All right, guys, here we go.
Okay, man.
See you guys. Enjoy Gabe's punk rock days.
Damn.
Did you tour with everybody?
So what are you saying in English?
It's all English.
Dave, did you tour with anybody?
Just local tours.
Yeah. That's awesome.
What year was this?
Right there, 2002, 2004.
Okay. Is it a big punk scene in California then?
Yeah, Southern California.
Do you ever sing like a soft song or anything? Your voice doesn't sound
Yeah,
bad
we
at
had
all.
some soft songs.
Huh?
We had some soft songs.
That's not you, is it?
Yeah, it's all me. Yeah.
No, that didn't look like you at all. Okay, I can see that. Too.
That was before the tartan tattoo.
The plugs, Lee.
Did you guys get a signing or anything?
It's almost done right here. Watch. Look at the end.
You still keep in touch with all those guys?
Yep.
Good.
I used to rock out at this part, like jumping off the stage.
That's crazy.
There you go, guys.
Look at you go, bro.
Ah.
That's a side that you just don't expect, you know?
Don't know, a lot of people don't know it. And especially like obviously now as an attorney, like people don't know I'm all tatted up. And then when, obviously this is actually one of the tamer songs. Like, a lot of them were a lot harder than that and a lot faster. But yeah, when people find out that, they're like, what, Gabe, what? He's screaming and yelling. I'm like, man, you guys don't know me, man. I changed a lot. But yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, but that was cool though. You got to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta live your passion, brother.
I need more cowbell.
That's hilarious.
Yes, we did. A repressed anger. Yes. Yeah. I know. But you know why we didn't make it? Because we didn't wear those parachute pants. That's what would have.
The Z Cavaricis would have put you on top, bro.
That would have
done
it. Yeah.
You had to have a good build, right, Lee?
Oh, yes. That's why. This is why we didn't make it.
No fluke. That's right. No fluke.
That's what we needed, man. That's what it was.
Oh, man.
Cool Camaro. Yeah, that was my 69. Yeah, I got a crazy story about that. But there you go, guys. All right, everybody.
Good, man.
Well,
so we're gonna do next Saturday. Just so for the viewers,
yes,
we are gonna have this is gonna be kind of a different deal, right, Gabe? We're gonna do a 30-minute recording interview with William Sanderson, and we're also gonna talk live after that. And we'd like to have maybe some people on there and whatnot.
Yeah. Invite Leon and
Absolutely.
We're gonna try to focus it around Blade Runner, right? And try to get that. I think I'm trying to get a really good guest to talk about some of the props from Blade Runner. So working on that.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Should be a fun show next week.
Yeah,
that's really cool. William, sorry to cut you off, Gabe. William, that played JF Sebastian. There's a scene in Blade Runner that I'm not going to discuss right now that you really don't know what happened to JF Sebastian, and what's that?
Wait for next week.
That's right. Oh, I'm not going to say anything.
No.
Do you know what happened to JF Sebastian in the movie, Lee?
Well, he goes there to play chess with the old man, right?
Yeah.
And then he kills the old man because he.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
So nobody really knows what happens to JF. So, but you will next Saturday, and it's coming from JF Sebastian. Wow. William Sanderson, the actor. So,
Was it edited out in the movie then?
I'm going to tell you that the outcome was because of Rutger Hauer. Like I said, you'll hear about it.
Okay.
You'll be here.
Yeah, it's cool. It's very interesting. And out of our whole little story, it was like he's never really told anybody this until this episode. Yeah. And Rutger Hauer just recently passed away. So it'll be great conversation for sure. So,
yeah, I was trying to get Pablo Oliveira to see if he would release some, because he's doing another print from the original Blade Runner. I don't know whether you've seen any of his work, Michael.
Who's that?
Pablo Oliveira. He's
yeah. Well, we'll show some stuff next week.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
Really good. Yeah, so it's going to be a good episode, like all of our episodes. But everything's always so different, and yet so much fun. And before we sign off, just real quick, just so how a lot of this came to be was because of my boy Gabe Hutch, and of course my boy Lee, who gave Gabe such a hard time for not watching Blade Runner, and it's just, and here we go. We're actually talking to one of the actual main characters of the movie. I'm just really excited. So,
and then the week after we have Sigourney Weaver on to quiz
Ridley Scott after that.
Yeah, to quiz me to make
sure. Do not ask Sigourney Weaver, because you're pretty good at asking these crazy ass questions, Gabe. Do not ask her about if she's had the breast implant.
Oh,
don't ask those questions.
Okay.
Anyways, any other thing?
She did look good in Galaxy's Edge, though. No, was it Galaxy Quest?
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
good. I don't know. All right, guys. See everybody next week. Michael, yes. Lee.
Thanks for having me, guys.
See you guys. Michael.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Nothing but love, Gabe. Nothing but love, bro. Even with that, I love you too, dude. Hey, Lee, always a pleasure talking to you, brother. Always.
Thanks for having me.
Good night, everybody.
You're welcome anytime. Good night, everybody.